All right, we're here to help you dominate your fantasy draft with fantasy football. Who you got? Amon-Ra St. Brown edition. AJ, you ready to go?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Amon-Ra St. Brown or Puka Nacua?
Ooh, it's a good one. Listen, if anybody knows me, they know I love me some Amon-Ra St. Brown. That is a name that my wife knows by heart because I've been talking about him for years. And I'm going to stick with him here. He is the trusted target of Jared Goff. You know the volume's there. Yes, he can be a little touchdown dependent, but Puka is not a merchant of health himself, and neither is his quarterback.
Amon-Ra St. Brown or DK Metcalf?
This is just no competition here. I'm going with Amon-Ra St. Brown.
All right, Amon-Ra St. Brown or Rashee Rice, assuming the suspension doesn't come until next year.
Listen, if he continues on the trajectory that he's been on, I think he's got a very similar outlook to his career as Amon-Ra St. Brown. The difference is we've seen it with ARSB. He's had some top 5 finishes in the last couple of years, so I'm going to go with the Sun God.
All right, Amon-Ra St. Brown or AJ Brown?
Ooh, this is closer than a lot of people would think. A lot of people are down on A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith after last year. I don't think the Eagles run the ball as aggressively as they did, or not as aggressively, but as much as they did last year. I think the passing game comes back. I'm actually going to go with A.J. Brown here.
All right, Amon-Ra St. Brown or CeeDee Lamb?
CeeDee Lamb is a top 2 wide receiver in fantasy this year. I'm going to go with CeeDee.
All right, Amon-Ra St. Brown or Garrett Wilson?
Man, don't you just want this for Garrett Wilson already?
Yeah.
While he's going to have an unlimited number of targets, Amon-Ra St. Brown is in the better offense and is still top dog.
Amon-Ra St. Brown or Malik Neighbors?
Ooh, this is a good close one. Oh, man. This is close. I think I'll stick with Amon-Ra St. Brown. I want to see Malik Neighbors do it one more year. Even though he did it with maybe the worst possible situation last year. He's got a little bit of an upgrade this year. I'm going to stick with ARSB, though.
All right. Amon-Ra or Drake London?
I'll go with Amon-Ra here. Looking forward to some big things from Drake London this season. But we don't really know what that combination with him and Michael Penix is just yet. We saw 3 games of it. The 3 games are awesome, but we need to see a full season. So Amon-Ra St. Brown.
St. Brown or Brian Thomas Jr.?
A lot of excitement for Brian Thomas Jr. A little bit of target competition with Travis Hunter. He has been playing more and more on the offensive side as training camp has gone along. Even though ARSB has some target competition as well, he is still the main guy there, and the Detroit offense finds ways to get him the football. So I'm going to go with Amon-Ra.
All right, last one here. Amon-Ra St. Brown or Bengals receiver T. Higgins?
A lot of firepower in the Bengals offense, but Amon-Ra is still the top guy. T. Higgins has a guy in competition by the name of Jamar Chase, and I'm just not going to choose him over Amon-Ra St. Brown when he's going against that.
All right, hope that helps. That's Fantasy Football Who You Got, Amon-Ra St. Brown edition. Make sure you subscribe to Fantasy 3 times a week. See ya.
Peace.